doing well. So I wanted to share with you something today that becomes really important to me about this time of year because I'm starting to get tired, and especially when I'm responding to student papers, it's easy for me to fall into some easy comments and some easy feedback. So for me, a lot of times that means using the word great, and using the word great far too often. So what I wanted to share with you today are some alternatives to using the word great. So if you find yourself doing this, but you're really thinking that you want to say to your students, it's great that you're showing new thinking. Instead, I think you could use phrases like this, like your brain is working really hard, or tell me how you thought of this. Maybe what you're really thinking is that you want to tell your student you know there's something really special there. And if that's what you're actually wanting to talk to your student about, you could try phrases like this: brilliant, or that's exceptional, or marvelous. Sometimes those short phrases are also really important, but just a little bit more precise or specific than that word great. Sometimes I'm really thinking to myself, you are impressive, but I really want to keep pushing you. And so instead of just saying great, I might try phrases like, where would you revise or rethink or redo? I might also say things like, what does this make you curious about next? So again, questions like that do more than just honor good work. It really creates a process for students. Sometimes I'm thinking, you have just absolutely blown me away, and I want to say more than great, but I'm not actually always sure what I want to say. So then sometimes I will rely on phrases like this, where I might say, did you realize that there was something special going on here? Or when did you realize there was something special going on in this work? I might also ask, you need a wider audience, so who else should we be sharing this with? No matter what you do when you're giving feedback to students, what we know for sure is that the more precise we can be, the more it creates feedback loops. And that's really what we want, because we want our students to constantly be growing and getting better. Take care, have a good week.